Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Belle. My name's Belle. Today I have a yoga for beginners. So this is a quick little ditty. I just want to do some basic poses so that for people that are just getting into yoga and how to do to each pose, how to position yourself, and how to have the right foundation. So I also wanted to give a quick little shout out. Today, September 18th, I'm recording the video and it's my birthday today. I'm 23 and I wanted to give a shout out to my aunt. She got me this amazing Cork yoga mat from 42 Birds. It is so nice, durable, and eco-friendly. So I'll leave that in the description below if anyone wants to check it out. So get into something that makes you feel good and let's get to it. Okay, so we're gonna start at the top of the mat. We're gonna have our feet hip width apart, and we're gonna start off in mountain. So mountain is a fairly simple pose, but just so that we know we're getting into it properly, we can either have the feet flush together or hip width, but today we're just going to do hip width apart. And we want to make sure that the weight is evenly distributed throughout the feet. So maybe if you shift forward on the toes, and then shift back on the heels, and then shift to the outside of the feet, and then shift to the inner arc. And then there you can feel the even distribution when you plant the whole foot or the whole soles of the feet on the mat. And then we have our pelvis slightly tucked under, so that is going to have us activate the abs, protecting the lower back. We're going to round the shoulders maybe up and then back, and that's going to allow us to slide the shoulder blades down the back body so that we have a nice space in between the shoulders and the ears. Hands, palms can be facing forward, and then also taking awareness of the neck, if it's dipping down or cranking up. If we could just have it nice and straight, because our neck is an extension of the spine, so just make sure it's nice and straight. And there we are, we're in mountain, first pose. So here, just take a moment to breathe, nice deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And either you could be breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, or in the nose and out the nose. I like to breathe in the nose, out the nose, but that's always yogi's choice. And also taking awareness when you're breathing in, if you're holding the belly, so if you could just kind of let it go, and that's going to allow the breath to really expand through the stomach area. Nice. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to do a slight bending of the knees, and we're going to inhale, fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, you're going to relax the shoulders. Inhale, and again, maybe we look up. Exhale, you're going to keep that bending of the knees, and you're going to start to fall forward, coming over, draping the upper body over the lower body, over the thighs. Forward fold, Uttanasana. So here you can also have the bending of the knees. I like to bend my knees a little extra, so that's your choice if you want the legs more straight. If you do have them straight, still have a slight micro bend so that the knees aren't locked out. Otherwise, you can bend the knees as much as you would like. You can let go of the head. You might feel this in the back of the neck. You might feel it in your lower back body whenever you're breathing nice belly breaths, and you're going to feel the belly on the tops of the thighs. When you're ready, the next time you inhale, we're going to go halfway up into a flat back. Here you can have your hands on your shins, or you can have your hands on your thighs. If you have your hands on your thighs, take awareness of the shoulders if they're cranking forward. You can slide them back and away from the ears. Inhale, and again. Exhale, we're going to fold back down. Here we're going to plant the palms, so framing the feet with the fingertips, and then we're going to slowly come back, and we're going to come to all fours. Okay, so when you get to all fours, you want to have the hands super wide like starfish, so the fingers as wide as you can get them. You're going to be pressing into every fingerprint, every knuckle in the hand, so that's going to protect the wrist. Because when I first started doing yoga, my first few months, it was really difficult on my wrists. They just got so tight. So just taking awareness of that so that you can protect your wrist when you start your practice. We're going to have the hands right underneath the shoulders, so the wrists right underneath the shoulders, and then we have the hips right underneath, or I'm sorry, the knees right underneath the hips. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna open it up. We're long belly, looking forward, wagging our tail almost. So this is cow pose. So long belly, long neck, looking forward, inhaling in. When you exhale, we're gonna start to crunch the abs towards the back body, coming into cat pose. And then here we have the chin coming to the chest, rounding the back body. When you inhale, we're gonna come forward, inhaling cow, exhaling cat, and you can keep doing this. We're gonna about do 3 to 5 more, so you're gonna go at the rhythm of your own breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling, rounding the back body like a doming effect. Okay, the next time you inhale, let's come into flat back. Let's tuck the toes under, inhale in one more time. Exhale, we're gonna start to lift the knees and coming back into downward facing dog. So here, again, we have the fingertips nice and wide, pressing away with the fingertips and the knuckles to get the weight away from the wrist. And then we're also, so taking awareness of the shoulders, if we're just kind of like splaying our energy down, if we can start to press into the fingers and the hands, and that's going to start to lift our shoulders up and away from our ears. We also have the feet can be hip width apart, or you can bring them in a little bit closer, and you're just going to pedal it out here. So one foot down and then the other, breathing still, deep breaths in, belly breaths. Your breath is your anchor, that is your friend. Your breath is always going to bring you back to center, so use it whenever you need to, on and off the mat, especially on the mat with each pose. It has so many nourishing benefits. It's so great for your body, great for stress, anxiety, anything. Okay, when you're ready, we are going to start to roll. So we're in down dog, right? So we're going to roll the upper body forward, coming into plank. Yes, plank. Okay, if this is way too much for you, you're like, Belle, I cannot do this, you can always come into half plank. So half plank or full plank, and then we're going to shift forward, inhale in. Exhale, we're going to slowly come down to our belly. And here we're going to take our hands right next to the rib cage, right underneath the shoulders. Taking awareness of the shoulders again. If they're cranking in, if we can start to pull them back and away from the ears. And our elbows, you're going to feel it in your elbows. So your elbows are going to help you. So if your elbows are kind of coming in, you're going to try and push them away, back and away towards the back end of the mat. And that's going to get your shoulders away from your ears. Also, tops of the feet are glued to the mat. That's going to help us. And that's our foundation. Our hands and our feet are going to be our foundation. When you're ready, you can inhale in, look forward. Tops of the feet are still on the mat. Not super cranking the neck, right? So the neck is still nice and long, extension of the spine. But we're slightly looking forward. Inhale in again. Exhale, fold down, forehead on the mat. When you're ready, inhale in, tuck your toes under. Exhale, come into half plank or full plank. Inhale in again. Exhale, come to downward facing dog. Okay, just take a moment here to breathe, paddle it out, let going of any energy that we no longer need, is no longer serving us, letting it go, and let the mat, the universe, take it and transform it into something new. Okay, we're gonna lower the knees. We're gonna bring the knees as wide as the yoga mat, big toes touching. We're gonna shift back, and our hands are gonna crawl forward, crawl the hands forward, looking at our hands, and then when you're ready, we can slowly come down, releasing the forehead on the mat. Extended child's pose. Okay, so we're breathing again here. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Nice long breaths. So if it's a little difficult for you to take nice long breaths in and out, you can count. So you can count to 8, inhaling in, and then exhaling to a count of 8 as well. So you might feel this in your shoulders, you might feel it in your back body, you might feel it in your hips and your shoulders. So taking awareness of maybe what you're feeling at this time, maybe some thoughts are going through your head, if you can try and relax whatever is causing you any tension, possibly quieting the mind, maybe focusing on the breath. The breath is going to help you come back to center. So taking nice breaths in and maybe taking your awareness to your breath so that you can take your awareness away from whatever may be distracting you. So take another breath in. Let's inhale in together. Exhale, we're going to shift back up, coming to all fours, and then we'll bring the knees together, feet together, swing the legs to one side, any side, and come down onto your butt. Okay, once you get on your butt, just extend your legs nice and long in front of you, and you can have the feet flexed. I would recommend that because that's going to help protect your knees. And then you can have the legs as bent as you like. So if you want them more straight, just have a nice slight micro bend. If you want them more bent, go for it. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, fingertips up and overhead. Relax your shoulders with the exhale. Taking awareness of the neck, try and getting it as long as you can get it. Inhale in again. Exhale, we're going to slowly start to shift forward over the tops of the thighs. Slowly shifting, shifting, shifting. And then you can slowly start to come down, relaxing head to knee. Forward fold. Here you're going to be breathing, nice belly breaths in and out. You're probably going to feel your belly expand on your tops of your thighs. Relaxing the head over, relaxing your jaw if it was clenched, relaxing the forehead. Inhale in. Exhale, we're going to slowly roll back up. And then we're going to take our palms to support us to either side. And we're going to shift the butt closer to the heels. And then come down to lay on our back. Corpse pose. So here in corpse, we are pretty much just relaxing. We have like one other pose after this, and that's cross-legged. That is just to come out of this pose. So we can take a moment here to relax. You can have your hands wherever is comfortable. I'm gonna have one hand on my belly and the other on my heart. Taking awareness of the shoulders again, if they're kind of crunched in. So if you want to just slide them down so they're nice and away. You can have the feet as wide as you would like them. you just want to let go here, just take a moment and relax. And if it's difficult for you to relax the entire body, there's a cool little sequence. What you could do is you can clench certain portions of your body, and that's going to help you like fully relax. So if you want to do that with me, we'll first start with our hands, clenching the hands, and maybe the toes as well, the feet. So either clenching the feet together or pointing them, clenching, clenching, clenching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And then we'll crunch the face, so crunching the nose, maybe clenching the teeth together, forehead, clenching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relaxing the face. And just breathe. It's great after some movement to relax the body and allow it to come into homeostasis, a relaxed state, replenishing our cells, creating new positive cells. Because did you know, I'm taking a course, did you know after a year you have 95% new cells, which means that you're technically a 95% new body every year, which is crazy. Okay, let's bring the heels, the feet on the mat, heels next to the butt, knees up to the sky. When you're ready, we'll bring the knees in, hug the knees in the chest. You can either stay in stillness or you can rock side to side. That's great for the lower back body. Massaging it. After a few moments of that, you can bring your hands to the backs of your thighs, and we're gonna rock and roll up the length of the spine. So rocking, maybe you do it once and you're like, oh, not for me, but maybe you're like, all right, I'll try it again. Keep rocking, great for the spine too, massaging it. It's pretty nice. I have to say for myself. Okay, after you rocked a few times, you can come into cross-legged at the top of the mat. And for beginners, sometimes it's a little difficult for you to sit up straight and cross-legged. So I recommend getting a blanket. You can grab a block. You can grab a cooking book or any type of book. I actually have my block too. I should have brought it. It's okay, next time. Yeah, so you could just come here and you can bring the hands wherever is comfortable, on the thighs, on the knees. And just take a moment of thanks. Thank you for this day. Thank you for my mind. Thank you, my body. Thank you for my soul. Thank you for you. Thank you for doing this practice with me. And I thank you for starting this practice with yourself, because this is for beginners. This also can be great for people that already do practices and just want a little addition and to come back to basics. So I appreciate and I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited for what this journey is going to bring us. We'll bring the hands together. Inhale in one more time. Exhale, we'll bow the head, chin to chest, and whisper, Namaste.